Hey everyone, Jody Dean here, spiritual coach, coming to you from somewhere in the island of Crete, Greece. Now this video I'm going to talk about the mind and thoughts and how they aspect to spiritual awakening, or rather how they relate to spiritual awakening. And yeah, by the way, beautiful tree right there, huge. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, kind of anywhere in a Greek town, you're going to get noise because the Greeks are quite loud, and that's kind of cool. I like that. They're expressive, they're passionate, and they're also responsible for how we think, believe it or not. In Western civilization, we think Greek. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, our philosophy, our mindset, and our laws, moral kind of ideas are all directly from ancient Greek thought. And, don't believe me? Check it out for yourself, right? Go and pick up any book on the history of ideas, and they'll usually start with ancient Greece. And logic, reason, the idea of morals, etc., being a moral person. The ancient Greek philosophers wrote about this, they spoke about this so much. And so thought is a big one for us in the Western civilization. And yeah, they like using their horns as well. It's a big one. Thinking, right? I think, therefore I am, Descartes. I took that philosophy class at university, and I found it very complicated. So you could spend all your life thinking. You could spend all your life considering and reflecting upon thought, upon the mind. Eckhart Tolle famously speaks about this, that he was, I think, at University College London, if I'm not mistaken, doing, masters or PhD in the kind of history of thought, something like that, and how he looked up to these great professors who were so deep in it, so deep in the realm of thought and philosophy and logic and thinking and how we think and talking about it and spending their whole lives really discussing this. And he was like, and they were miserable. And it was like he had this realization that he was miserable and they were miserable. And joy and happiness does not lie within the realm of thought. And it's very profound. If you can find him talking about it, it's very profound if you can get it. So that's Eckhart, wonderful inspiration for millions. And so back to spiritual awakening, what is it all about? Well, in terms of the mind and thought. So the last video I made was about what's happening when we're having a spiritual awakening. And I covered four main aspects, four main points. And one of them was about the mind, that there is a realization at some point that you are not the mind, that there is so much more than the mind. And have you had that realization yet? Have you had that? If you haven't had that, I really encourage you to have that. Do whatever it takes to have that. Go on a meditation retreat, a Zen intensive. Try some plant medicine, work with a therapist, a coach, body work, shamanic work, breath work, whatever it takes to get you into a place where you exist beyond the mind and you have that clear realization that you exist beyond the mind. So most people think, in my experience, that they are their thoughts, that they don't have a space between their thoughts and who they are, their reality that they exist in. And I'm here to tell you that you are not your mind and you are not your thoughts. Now that might be confusing, terrifying, humbling. It is what it is. And the sooner that we can get to a place as human beings to be in the being, out of the thinking and into the being, the better it's going to be for us, the more joyful it's going to be for us. You know, ultimately this is about peace, it's about space, about liberation, and about joy, and that's the spiritual awakening path. It's understanding that we are so much more than we think we are, that we've been taught that we are, that we've been educated that we are. I mean, you could say indoctrinated, programmed, conditioned to believe, oh, I'm this person, I'm living this life, I'm this nationality, I'm this gender, I'm this persuasion, I'm this political party, I'm this philosophy, I'm this culture, I'm this race, I'm this name, I'm from this family, I'm this profession, I like these hobbies. And that's all well and good to have those things, but if you solely identify as that, you're cruising for a bruising of some kind, pain, suffering, misery, because you are severely limiting yourself. You're severely limiting your reality and who you are. You are putting yourself in a box, and there's not much space inside a box. So perhaps it's time to step out. So the realm of thought. The encouragement here, the invitation here, is to witness and see yourself as something, a witnessing consciousness, a being that has thoughts, that is aware of thoughts. And that is my invitation to you, to rest in that. And that might come right now, or it might come when you next meditate, or when you go deep diving on a retreat, or when you go on a vision quest, or you make love, or you breathe deeply. There's so many ways that can happen, that we can move our awareness out, to zoom out, to see, oh yes, there are these thoughts, and they are possibly not me. Oh my goodness. I was thinking my whole life, I was this voice in my head. I was these thoughts. I was this identity. And so here we have a major aspect of the spiritual awakening process. We awaken to spirit itself as spirit. And we have this realization that we are spirit, we are consciousness having a human experience. It can be very liberating. But don't take my word for it, check it out for yourself. That's the only way you're really going to know, is by having your own direct experience, by inquiring for yourself, by choosing to look for yourself, by investigating, by getting curious. Personally, I got curious very young, and I started investigating 10, 11 years old, going on 12, going on 15, having my first experience in a workshop, doing trance dance and breath work. 16, having MDMA. 17, mushrooms, experiencing oneness. And it goes on and on. 24, awakening to all that is, understanding myself as pure consciousness, seeing my identity for what it was, an illusion. So, enough about me. What about you? Where are you at? I would love to hear your experience, your thoughts. Any feedback you have in the comments, please feel free to share. Please feel free to ask, to inquire, to get curious. This is a place of inquiry here, and the invitation is totally there, ding-a-ling-a-ling, to inquire, to wake up, right, and inquire, and step out of whatever paradigm, whatever frame, whatever reference you're currently in, and see, oh, maybe maybe I'm not the drop, maybe I'm the ocean. So please have a look. I also have other videos about spiritual awakening. Am I going crazy, or is this just a spiritual awakening? Check them out as well. I'll try and link them in the description. If you would like some guidance, some support on your spiritual awakening journey, some support around owning and discovering and navigating your soul purpose, support around activating yourself multidimensionally, stepping up as a new earth visionary, as a leader, then I'm here for you. Please feel free to book a call. There'll be a link in the description, so go ahead and book a free 20-minute call with me, and we can take it from there. I can share with you my processes and get you some clarity and activate your vision and get you some space in your reality. So I've been Jody Dean. Website is jodydeane.co. I have programs. I also help medicine keepers, visionaries, those who have medicine and gifts to share, to have a robust income as well, and that's the Freedom Key program. So that might be interesting to you as well, so you can comment freedom if you're interested in that. And yes, we'll have a blessed weekend, have a blessed day wherever you are in the world, and see you soon. Take care, see you in the next video. Okay, bye for now.